I heard you found evidence connecting Lord Franz to the fire in Northville. What's this mess about? I see. Lord Franz hired mages from the Adamant Syndicate to set fire to Northville, presumably to coerce them into planting grapes. He was actually using these grapes to absorb magic out of the land to weaken Merlin's magic seal.
No need to hide it anymore, General. We all know he is the great Merlin.
What? When did they find out about your real identity?
Letting him pretend to be a fool is harder than saving the world. I'll explain everything in my report, but there's no need to worry. Luckily, the only people who know his true identity are all right here, General. Wait, where's Lord Franz?
He fainted at the sight of the monster. So I tied him up and tossed him aside. The Adamant Syndicate? How could a bunch of merchants break Merlin's seal?
They're not ordinary merchants. We also captured an Adamant Syndicate mage back at Lord Franz's manor. I'm sure you have plenty of questions for her, right?
Come with me. I'll need your help with the interrogation.
Magister Merlin, the seal! Even though we defeated the Hypofiend, the grapes have already thrown the land's magic into chaos! The blizzards engulfing Ryham and Hollystone won't stop unless the seal is repaired. And if it breaks, even more Hypofiends are going to appear and attack everyone. Please let me tag along. Watching you cast spells up close is like living a dream. I'm in pure bliss. So where exactly did you place your seal? During my investigation, I scoured all of Ryham for it. I even checked the Gruglin's nest, but found nothing.
So now you finally remember your beloved student, do you? Unfortunately, to keep the seal's location as hidden as possible, you refused to let me accompany you at the time. We parted ways just outside of Ryham. As for the specific location of the seal, I can't say for sure.
Then can you at least take us to the place where you parted ways, Miss Muriel?
Of course. I could never forget the sight of my teacher waving goodbye to me that day.
Are you lost? Follow me. The constellations guide us to victory.
disaster! Those fallen rocks seem to be hiding something.
The tunnel looks like it was dug by hand, but there's no way in. The entrance must have caved in during the battle just now.
Wow. I can't even hear the sound of wind passing through. This tunnel's been completely warded off.
Guess we'll just have to go around then. It looks like Miss Muriel was pointing us towards the heights, north of Ryham. I know a path to get there. Follow me!
Ready!
The forest will always protect its children.
For the god of...
Time for work again.
A great victory. The glory of which belongs to each and every warrior. For the god of war!
Well, victory is deserved.
Hold it right there! See this? It's the emblem of the heroic order. Now tell me who sent you. What exactly are your orders?
Please have mercy. Lord Franz paid us to serve as guards. Go find our captain. He's the one carrying the contract. Only the captain knows. The rest of us lowly foot soldiers have all been assigned to the outskirts.
So, money's all that matters to you guys, huh? Go tell your captain that your job here is over. You can go find work somewhere else now.
What? What do you mean? Lord Franz didn't pay us this month? Arrested?
The news will be posted all over Hollowstone tomorrow, if you don't believe me. If you still want to give your life to Lord Franz, that's your choice. Just know that you'll be doing it for free. So think about it. This way. This looks like where Lord Franz keeps his treasures.
You just made the best choice. You just made the best choice.
Yes, as you command. Now, what seems to be the problem? Yes, as you command. Now, what seems to be the problem? Just as I expected.
You there. Tell me about these grapes right now.
Calm down. Why are you suddenly reacting so intensely?
Are you the one spreading rumors about Lord Franz getting arrested? Oh, what a load. Aside from being filthy rich, the guy's got connections with nobles all over the kingdom. Do you think he'd get locked up so easily? Once they let him go, the first thing he's gonna do is ask if we've done our jobs. So stay out of our business.
Answer me. Did Lord Franz plant these grapes too? When were they planted?
The guy who worked the previous shift says that he planted them with some woman in black 3 years ago.
Shut your trap, idiot. Don't tell them anything else. We ain't got any reason to answer you. Now scram.
3 years ago? Wasn't that before Southville planted their grapes en masse? If so, that means my hometown. But how did this happen? I have to find out.
Considering they're connected to Southville's grapes, we should investigate. And if they aren't willing to talk, we'll have to try something else. Relax. I won't go too hard on them.
For the god of war!
The forest will always protect its children.
Sorry. I must have gotten a little carried away. The truth is, I've seen similar magic in my hometown before. What? When did I tell you? Your memory is really impressive.
If only those guards were better at fighting than running away. Maybe then I could have beaten a few more answers out of them.
I have a theory, Magister Merlin. I'm sure you've already thought of it, but would you mind listening? Those mercenaries mentioned a woman in black appearing here alongside Lord Franz 3 years ago. This would have been before Southville began planting gemvine grapes. This place may be where they first tested these grapes. That's why this place ended up like this. Because gemvine grapes siphon the magic from the earth. I'm so honored to have reached the same conclusion as you, Magister Merlin. I'm so honored to have reached the same conclusion as you, Magister Merlin.
In any case, we can't let these gemvine grapes continue to spread. Otherwise, Southville will end up just like this place.
I wouldn't mind lighting up the entire field if I had to. I wouldn't mind lighting up the entire field if I had to. I wouldn't mind lighting up the... But will burning these grapevines really solve the problem? They're full of magical energy, after all.
Lady Muriel has a point. With how much power they've leached out of the land, I suspect these grapes would only regenerate if we tried to destroy them.
Regenerate? Does that mean the grapes in Southville can regenerate too?
Those have clearly been improved somehow. Even ordinary villagers with no magical talent would notice if sinister-looking grapes like this were planted all around them.
I see. And how are we supposed to get rid of these grapes?
Any ideas?
Of course. After all, he is the great Merlin.
Indeed. Even without your memories, you are still the mighty Merlin. And my ingenious teacher.
一気に片付けてやる。フェアリーテイルをなめんじゃねえぞ。
Look at that clearing surrounded by runes. I think those mercenaries are guarding something over there.
Stop right there, you lot.
Do I have to keep saying it? Look, Lord Franz has been...
I know exactly what happened to Lord Franz.
Then why are you still blocking our way? Are your lives really worth the money he paid you? Or maybe he promised you riches beyond your wildest dreams if you protected this place. Because let me tell you, you are dreaming if you believe him.
I don't know what we're guarding here, and I don't care to know what you're doing here. But a deal's a deal. We were paid to guard this place, and that's what we're going to do.
You don't need to uphold a contract with Lord Franz, you know. He's not exactly a good person.
Our honor depends on it. What kind of future will we have as mercenaries if we abandon our posts simply because our client got arrested? So please, leave now before we're forced to carry out our duties.
I understand. You're not wrong for being loyal, but you placed your loyalty on the wrong person. Draw your weapons.
We fought our hardest, but it still wasn't enough. We surrender. We have no way of upholding our part of the contract in the face of overwhelming power. I will order my men to gradually retreat. Do as you wish here.
He's gone. I guess he wasn't such a bad person after all.
General Hogan appreciates honorable fighters like him. Maybe the Heroic Order will have use for their services someday.
That must be the place where you hid the seal all those years ago. I can sense its residual magical energy. Even after years and years of being drained of its power, I can still sense the warm determination woven into its magic. It was this very magic that sparked the flames in my heart. That flame has never been extinguished, Magister. Not even once. Now go. Cast your magic as you did in the past, and let its golden warmth wash over this land once more.
I didn't get to memorize the incantation. Would you mind doing it one more time?
And that, everyone, is the power of Merlin. I can sense a faint stirring deep within the earth. A heart that should have stopped beating long ago has begun to pulse with new vitality.
Does that mean the seal has been mended? Will the cold weather finally go back to normal?
In a matter of days, yes. This land needs some time to heal. As the cold, stiff earth regains consciousness, warmth and vitality will return once more.
Thank goodness it's finally over. We should go back and report everything to General Hogan. It looks like I'll have a lot of paperwork to do. Wait, aren't we missing someone? Where'd the rabbit go? He didn't just run off, did he? I know he's a natural escape artist, but he really helped us out. I was even going to ask General Hogan to reward him for his troubles. Yeah, we should look for him outside of camp. I just hope nothing happened to him.
Oh, it's you guys. The wind is calling me. It brought me a message. It seems the situation in my homeland has become even worse. The Dark Forest. It's a sacred forest blessed by the deer spirit and protected by the stars themselves. It's also the place where I grew up. It used to be such a beautiful, harmonious place. But then, the corruption appeared. A filthy magic that can never be eradicated. One that grows back whenever we cut it down. Finding a way to purge the corruption is the whole reason I left my home in the first place. I've been wandering around looking for help ever since. I've spoken to a spire mage and even a druid in a cabin. But the answer's always the same. It's as if the corruption has a life and will of its own, and refuses to be removed from our lands. So, when I heard there was a powerful mage living near Ryham, I figured I would test my luck. That's when I discovered those strange grapes. The magical instability in Ryham looked just like the corruption in the Dark Forest. I thought that if I followed you, I might find a way to get rid of the corruption. At first, I wasn't very hopeful. I didn't expect to come face to face with the legendary Merlin, nor did I expect you to purge the corruption in these lands. But I saw it all for myself, with my own eyes. If anyone can save my homeland, it's the great and powerful Merlin. So please, Magister Merlin, I'm begging you. Will you deliver my home from certain doom, just like you did with Ryham? What? You're the all-powerful Merlin, aren't you? Oh well. Please, save my home. Save the Dark Forest. Really? You're willing to help? Yes, I've been chased by monsters through the mountains, attacked by Gruglins, and even poisoned. But now, it's all worth it.
All right. It looks like reporting to General Hogan will just have to wait. Then again, General's orders were to protect you. He never said for how long, though. Even though you hardly need protecting, I've always preferred to carry out my orders to the best of my abilities. are those two hamsters of yours still around?
Chippy is always around, so long as my Magister needs me.
How can I possibly leave Magister Merlin's side?
Glad to hear it. Now go stock up on supplies. I'll be waiting for you on the Hollowstone docks. If we're going to the Dark Forest, the quickest way is to board a ship and travel north. Isn't that right, Bunny Ears?
Well, that's right. May the wind guide our way. Thanks, my friend. And everyone.
Come on, Bunny Ears. Let's get you home.
So, he's running the show. You were able to save him, I see.
Yes, my lady. My apologies. I never intended for this eyesore to end up in your presence. I will remove him from your sight at once.
No, please! I beg you, give me one more chance.
One last chance, hmm?
Yes, just one last chance. I will not disappoint you, my lady.
I hope not, for your sake.
My lady, pardon me, but I've seen you kill for less.
He did help us with our little problem, so it wasn't a total failure on his part. I'll give him one last chance. All that matters is our little experiment on the other side of the Dark Forest.
General Hogan, we're back! It all went well!
Chippy, you're getting too excited. Of course Magister Merlin was going to fix the seal. Right?
I don't need details. It's an honor to have you here, helping Raihan. Come with me. It's time for a little celebration of the Traveler's Light. Steak, good brew, and freshly caught eels from the lake. Also, here are some nuts for you to enjoy, Chippy.
It's not often that the General is this generous. Unfortunately, we won't be able to enjoy this feast with you.
You're not saying no to my hospitality, are you? The Dark Forest? You mean the woodlands north of Hollowstone? I heard there's been trouble in that region lately. The Wilders hold dominion in those lands, even though it's only across the river. As a magistrate of the Lightbearer Empire, I have no authority beyond Hollowstone. The Wilders hold dominion in those lands, even though it's only across the river. As a magistrate of the Lightbearer Empire, I have no authority beyond Hollowstone.
General, long story short, he has been invited by the Wilders to help solve a crisis that is very similar to what Raihan has gone through.
So, something strange is happening over there as well. Don't worry about it. I understand that nothing is more important than the safety of the people. I'll pray to Jura for you. I hope your journey goes well, and you return safely.
Magister, are you leaving without me again?
Magister Merlin, are you embarking on a new journey? I was talking to Miss Mariel about the principles of the magic circle, but I finished you were gone. Miss Mariel, are you going with Magister Merlin? I'm sorry if I was wasting your time earlier.
No need to apologize. I'm well aware that Magister Merlin is always running off to find the next disaster. Like oil and water, we can never mix. I'm destined to be without her company. Never mind. I'm used to waiting for him. At least this time you won't forget me, right, Magister? That's all I needed to hear.
Magister Merlin, I'll remain here with Miss Muriel and observe the results of the seal's restoration. We'll be able to see Ryham flourish once again. Dura above, wherever you may roam or stay, may your magic light the way.
What's wrong, Bunny Ears? Is there an issue with the boat?
Nope, the boat's fine. It's at the docks. Hasn't moved since I got here.
Things have been a little messy in the dark forest lately. Do you really have to go?
We're going there to fix it.
You? I guess, since you're a wilder, maybe you won't have a problem.
Here's the deal. I'll get you there, but I won't do anything else.
Sure, sure.
Same rules as before, then.
Ah, please tidy up a bit more. These are my guests, and I can't have them stuffed into the cargo hold like I was. I didn't have a lot of money. It was fine, but there's no way I'd let you do that. Then it's time to set sail. Dark Forest, I have returned.